there.
So on to the first match of the day, the bronze final in the Recurve women's team event. First two appearances for Germany. We'll see their men's
Ladies
team
and
shoot for
gentlemen,
bronze shortly.
please welcome the athletes to the field of play for the Recurve women's team bronze medal match.
So here
joining us now on the field of play, Germany. The outfit that defeated Italy 6-2 in the quarterfinal.
The two coaches in the boxes there that are both Soviet Union ex-world champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, shooting from, on target number 2
for the German team, and Stanislav Zabrodsky, former world champion, world record holder from
Michelle Kroppen.
Great to have that experience
Elena
in the box.
Richter and Lisa Unruh.
So the three German archers, Michelle Kroppen, Lisa Unruh and Elena Richter. Unruh and Richter, the more experienced of the trio. Kroppen we know a little
and their
less
opponents
about.
Joining us now on the field of play.
She's a relatively new archer
team that disposed
but
of
has been
India
shooting very well
in
this
the
year.
quarterfinals.
So
this is the outfit, archer for archer, that grabbed the gold medal in Shanghai only weeks ago.
Yes,
this time with an opportunity to walk away with a
So here we go, here come Russia, their opponents from the Russian Federation.
On target number 1.
Dropping their equipment at the back of the field of play and taking their positions on the shooting line.
Natalia,
the big challenge for the archers today is the wind here. It's coming very strong off the beach this morning. Where the archers are shooting from, they're relatively sheltered, so they can't feel the full effects of the wind, which as the arrows clear the stand after about 15 meters, they're going to get hit by a strong wind, and they're going to have a big challenge of where to aim on the target. They're going to have to get it right from the start.
Yeah, I mean, the practice area is just next door to this finals venue, but even there the conditions will alter slightly differently between the two.
Yeah, it's slightly higher up. I mean, the archers are totally in the wind on the practice field, so they're going to get a different sensation on the actual... it's like a coliseum in there, really.
So the rules are very simple. In the team event, it's decided by the set system. Each set has 6 arrows in it. Each archer shoots 2 arrows. The maximum you can score is 60 points in a set. After each set, the scores are totaled up, and then the team with the highest score takes that set. A set win is worth 2 points, a draw is worth 1 point, and the first team to reach 5 set points wins the match. It's a quick-fire sport with very little time for the archers to catch their breath, and it will be the team from the Russian Federation who will get us underway here in the first match of the morning here in Antalya, Turkey. Ksenia Perova, Natalia Erdynieva and Sayana Tsyrempilova of the Russian Federation will be the archers to shoot first as we look at the German team.
All these girls have been in high-profile matches before. They're very experienced. I guess the heart rates will still be high, especially this first arrow in the wind.
The wind's strong enough for you to be able to hear it on the microphones here.
9.
Russia open up with a 9 in the gold.
Yeah, very good start. That's the most inexperienced of the Russian girls. Is Erdynieva the former number one in the world?
9.
Erdynieva ranked much lower at the moment, but don't let that ranking deceive you. As Richard said, ranked number 1 in the world in 2007. And this is Perova.
8.
8 for her.
So some of them will move the sights and are aiming straight to the middle. Some will be trying to anticipate and aim off. It's always a challenge for the archers. They'll have a different approach to the wind.
So a first look at the German team.
10.
10.
Did a great shot. Kroppen, the new girl to the team.
9.
9 for her. She'll be happy with that opening. Relieved to get a strong shot on the board.
Eight.
And an 8 So 27 points for Germany, Russia with 26.
So nothing in it. Very impressed with how they've all started.
10.
10 for the Russian Federation. An advantage to go first, do you think?
I always prefer my teams to go second. I like to see what the other team have done, put pressure on them.
4.
This
is what could happen a lot today. Was a combination of nerves and change in the wind, and there'll be some strange arrows down there.
7.
So the Russian Federation finishing up with 47 points there. You'd suggest perhaps Germany have a little advantage now and an opportunity to take this first set.
But anything can happen in this wind. Nobody can be complacent.
2 strong shots there from Kroppen. In fact, this is her, isn't it? This is Michelle Kroppen.
8.
8 for her. 44. So
one good shot to take the set.
And it is a 9, so the Germans take their first set, 2 points for a set victory. So they go into a 2-0 lead over the Russian Federation.
It's interesting, most of the arrows in the target there are slightly on the left side, so that the wind is taking the arrows.
See the direction of the wind a little bit from the flags that you can see here. It looks like it's blowing in off the sea at the moment, doesn't it?
Yes, that makes it very difficult. It's quite blustery as well.
So whilst this is a very picturesque location for a sporting event, it does present some challenges that you wouldn't find in a normal purpose-built stadium, doesn't it?
Yes, because in the wind you're using all your senses to try and gauge what the wind's likely to do to your arrow. So in this kind of sheltered part where they're standing, it's totally different to what the wind is like out on the rest of the range. But most of these, well, all of these girls, their average is around about the 9 value per arrow, so they're always looking to hit the gold all the time. That's what they're capable of. The challenge is to do that under pressure in a medal match in difficult conditions.
Plenty of experience out there for both teams actually. Erdynieva and Perova have shot over many, many years on the World Cup circuit, as have Richter and Unruh for Germany. But we've got 2 less well-known archers in the group, and they seem to be shooting in the centre of the 3, protected somewhat by their more experienced counterparts.
I tend to do that as well. It's a more comfortable place to be. I think the first and the last arrows are probably the most crucial. They set the tone for the set, and also they can close the set out as well to get the win.
So the Russian Federation are behind here, so they'll shoot first again. Aiming to close that gap and win this set.
7.
And they open up with 7. A little shake of the head.
Yes, the wind was quite strong then.
From Tsyrempilova. Here's Erdynieva. And a 6 for her.
So that's a tough shot.
That inside target seemingly more affected by the wind than the outer one, actually. Here's Perova.
10.
10 for her.
They needed that one. Looks like she was explaining where she was aiming then.
What will the coach be doing at this moment? You know, the Russian Federation, they're ranked #1 in the world, so they expect to do well, but they're not landing the arrow values that they'd expect to see. So they're going to be relying on their coach for some direction here, aren't they?
Trying to keep them calm, don't panic. You know, next shot could be a good one.
6.
6 for Kroppen of Germany.
And everybody's going to make some mistakes today. You have to keep fighting till the very last arrow.
Unruh, a 10 for her. Again, an arrow that the Germans really needed. So it's 23 points for the Russian Federation, 24 for Germany.
So many of these archers will be pulling a bow back. It's over 40 pounds pull. So it's a lot of strain on the body, trying to coordinate that.
And the bows, although they're very high-tech, quite heavy pieces of equipment too, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, they're quite a few kilos each. It's a very tough sport. A lot of fitness involved. That's a good recovery after a 6 on her first arrow.
Nine.
For the Russian Federation, 51 for them.
So 27 to tie. It's quite a tough ask today.
Nothing outside the goal will do.
9.
There's one of them.
Good start.
From Elena Richter. Number 24 in the world currently. He is Michelle Kroppen.
9 or 10, too close to call.
10 to win the set. Lisa will have faced this challenge many times in her career.
9.
And it is a 9 for her, so 51 points.
All right, that was set number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We do have some question marks here, some arrow values that will require target judge assessment on arrow number 1 on the German side of the field.
First German arrow and the penultimate German arrow both have stars next to them on the scoreboard, which means those arrows were very, very close to the line. And if they're touching the line, then it will be the greater arrow value that they get for those arrows.
Yes, the judge of the target will make a call on those arrows.
On those particular arrow values.
Use a magnifying glass if necessary.
I've seen it many times. There you go, Germany with an 8, possibly a 9 with their first arrow, a 9, possibly a 10 with their penultimate arrow. And that could be crucial here because it could take them into a 4-0 lead rather than a 3-1 lead in terms of set points. The Archers pulling the arrows from the target faces now, and actually, yes, those arrows have both been upgraded. So 52 points for Germany means they go into a commanding 4-0 lead. They are in touching distance of this bronze medal. They only need one more point to win the match. So it really is all to do for the Russian Federation, ranked number 1 in the world. They qualified in 4th position for this competition.
The last point could be the hardest one to get as well. A lot of pressures in the heads going on now. You see victory coming, and the other team's going to try and come back at you.
And we've seen it plenty of times before, a 4-0 lead going to a 4-2 and then a 4-4 and then into shoot-off territory. But an 8 to open up with for Tsyrempilova.
Yeah, they need to score high now to put some pressure on Germany.
So Erdynieva looking for a bit of consistency. She's lacked up to now, but a 10 for her.
Super shot. You see her bow almost shaking a lot there, but she still managed to get a clean shot off and straight in the 10. Perova, a very strong shooter.
A 7 from her, much less than she would have liked. 25 points so far for this set for the Russian Federation. Back come with Elena Richter, sunglasses reflecting the stadium view.
8.
And an 8.
Nice shot, just carried a little bit with the wind.
So Michelle Kroppen of Germany. A 10 for her.
Super shot again.
she shot very well. You know, we've been talking about her lack of experience perhaps in these matches, but it hasn't shown, has it?
No, not at all. No, she's got good mental game.
Here we are, Lisa Unruh. Another 9 for her, so 2 points the advantage for Germany after their first 3 arrows of this set. And it really is time for the Russians to pull something out of the bag now.
They need some outstanding arrows now.
8.
That's an 8.
Just not quite getting centered. It's crucial to get centered in archery.
Nine.
There you go, another arrow in the gold. She's doing all she can to wrestle back some control of this match.
They really need a 10 now.
Only found the 10 once so far in this match, Erdynieva.
7.
And it is a 7 for her, 49 points for the Russian Federation. It looks like it's Germany's match to lose here, Richard.
Yes, they just need to keep cool. Just concentrate doing the correct shot. No complacency.
9.
9 points there. Getting closer. 2 more arrows to go. Both teams very quiet, very subdued. Not much chat between them.
6.
6 from Kroppen.
So 7 to win the match.
A 7 to win.
Nice shot.
That's more than a 7, ladies and
In the
gentlemen.
gold
That is
for
a
Lisa
9.
Unruh, which means ranked number 6 in the competition this week, but they've defeated the world number 1s from the Russian Federation. Congratulations to Michelle Kroppen, Lisa Unruh and Elena Richter of Germany. They take the bronze medal here in the Recurve women's team event here, Richard. And as the archers shake hands, the match played in a good spirit, but really it was Germany who took control of that match right from the off, wasn't it?
Yes, they were very professional the whole match. They made very few mistakes. They got centered. They looked really cool, calm, and confident, didn't they? They were never under any pressure from Russia.
I think the lack of pressure from Russia maybe contributed to them being able to settle a little bit for their less experienced archer, not to worry too much because of the 2 very experienced archers around her.
Exactly, yes. Yeah, it was quite an easy match for them at the end.
Over the Russian Federation. All right, ladies and
So
gentlemen,
what will
let's hear
the
it
other
from
archers who will be shooting today learn from that?